Hello! Welcome to Bible Quiz Fellowship Game Day. I'm Quincy.
I'm Nate.
And I'm Austin.
And we're in person, guys.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Oh,
You're real. You're not AI?
You're real. Yeah, I'm not at home. For the first time since 2022, I'm at Bible Quiz Nationals. Not much has changed because I was at this hotel last time.
Yep.
Anyway, I went to the Herbert Hoover Memorial Museum. Don't know that I'll be able to drag my wife there. But shout out to my wife who loves me enough to bring 4 kids, 6 and under, 9 hours in the car. And me who loves Bible quizzing enough to do that. So here we are. We're ready for a tournament. And any overall perspective thoughts about the tournament ahead, guys?
Well, I would say one of the main things here is that there's 49 teams here this year, which is the highest number of teams we've had since 2008 when it was in Minneapolis. And I think that's a very good sign. And we've been increasing each year since the COVID shortened, well, in 2020 when we didn't have nationals. And then the year after we had just over 30 teams, I think, that year. So we're increasing each year, and we're hoping we can keep that going here from here on out.
Very exciting, yes. We've gotten to the point where we're a little stretched thin on Quizmasters, which is always a good sign. So when you get to that point with teams.
I did notice that there was only one site, I believe, that had 2 Quizmasters rotating this Thursday and Friday.
I think there ends up being 2, but that's it. Mm-hmm. So, yep.
Yeah, back to the teams, I think as you add teams, what you're doing is you're adding quizzers. That means you have more new quizzers, and that dilutes the competition a little bit more, opens it up for some of those mid-level teams as well. And so it'll be excited to see with maybe not such condensed competition what some of the mid-level teams can do.
That's a great point. And for people who, maybe you have a team of mostly rookie quizzers, or you might have a team of quizzers who maybe learned 5 chapters and not, multiple books. Good to know that if you run into a tough part of your schedule, odds are you'll probably run into a part of your schedule where the teams are a little more at your level, which is always nice. Yeah. Obviously, that happens on Saturday, but we're saying Thursday and Friday you should run into those quizzes too. Speaking of the round-robin schedule, Nate always does a nice job of trying to project the standings after the round-robin, and that's what we have for content right now. So, Nate, would you like to, with the expertise that you have, tell us what you came up with for the round-robin projected standings? How about we'll start off by saying, if Nate ranked you 49th, we expect you to use this as immense motivation to finish 19th, right?
Yeah.
And if you finish if Nate ranks you 49th and you finish 19th, he'll eat that hat. He'll eat it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, or I'll buy your team a hat or something. Maybe that's
one hat for all of them.
Yes.
No, he'll eat it. I'll cook it for you.
I mean, I have big hats.
I know how to cook it.
All right, cool. Well, anyway, so yeah, I did go through this. Just a quick disclaimer for those that are watching. I didn't factor in total points scored for each team as part of the bracket point calculation. There's no real good way to determine how many points we're going to score in a quiz.
You didn't go through and project what each team was going to score in each quiz?
I'm kind of busy.
You didn't get the Quizmaster schedule ahead of time and kind of determine.
I just got that like 10
Oh
minutes
my
ago.
goodness.
No, sorry. So I only have first, second, and third bracket points calculated here in the ranking. So if you get mad at me, well, just score a lot of points and prove me wrong.
That's right.
And prove me wrong anyway, because this is just for fun anyway.
That's
so
right.
Here we go. I'm not going to go list the records, but I'm just going to the number ranks of the teams here. Mm-hmm. So not a huge shock here, but I have Ribbon as first seed going into the Saturday bracket. That seems to be a favorite pick here. Second, Revelation. 3, Moxie. 4, Third Day. 5, Unshadowed. 6, Apocalypse. Deliverance in 7th. Messengers 8th. Zenith 9th. Fully Armed from Family Life in 10th. Immovable 11th. Rooted 12th. Dead VC 13. Astonished 14. Redemption 15. Witness 16. Kingdom 17. Stardust in 18th. Legacy 19th. Clay 20th. And 21, Supernova. The Cavaliers coming in at 22nd. I'm a Tater, 23. I'm not, but that's the name.
I'm a Tater, 23 years old. Got a lot of eyes on you by that point if you're a Tater at 23 years old.
I had such a good rhythm here. Unfazed, 24. Believers, 25. Valiant, 26. Freedom, 27. The Paranoid, 28. DJ, 29. Enrich, 30th.
Stop. I just want to interject here that I'm glad you were unfazed after he interrupted you when you said I'm
Oh, good point. Also, we should have saluted when he said Freedom 27.
Okay, keep going. 31.
Okay, 31. We have Distorted. Yeah, that's what it says. Restoration, 32.
Yep.
Anchored, 33. Resurrection, 34. Overflow, 35. Sanctified, 36. And 37.
Ambitious of you guys to name yourself that. And
coming in 38th, the Greatest Showman.
and what's never mind. Go ahead.
Gnosko, 39. Immortals, 40. Oomph, 41. Resistance, 42. Sonic Boom, 43. Spurs, 44. Elevate, 45. Eternal Weight, 46. New Day Rising, 47. And Aim, 48th. And finally, Cephas, 49th.
Nate is out of breath now.
Whew, that's a lot of teams, and it's great that we have to list 49 teams again.
That is great.
Awesome.
And now, those of you who are ranked towards the bottom, you know what you've got to do to have us in the days ahead be talking about how amazing that surprise is. Everybody's got chances to move all around. Nate, thanks for doing that extra work on that and putting yourself out like that. Any overall reactions? I mean, one thing that you'll hear from those of us on the east side of things is that Fully Armed and Third Day are both very good teams, and you could see them going back and forth, back and forth. I'd say Third Day probably has a little more firepower, but Fully Armed is maybe a little bit more disciplined, so you can kind of see those teams go back and forth. But I'll also say that I quizmastered at their tournament, and I thought Third Day displayed a lot of discipline in some pretty crucial spots. So from the East, I think those teams will be pretty good, and I think Supernova's got some. They have a quizzer who knows all the material, and they have some quizzers that really make some good strides. So that's what I have for a scouting report out my direction.
Yeah. An interesting thing to watch would be Messengers being ranked here at 8th after they made stage at their tournament in the first window quiz. And so, that's maybe they're primed and ready to go after that success. A couple teams maybe that have had some past success and have some really good quizzers that could, in the top 20, maybe push into the top 10 a little bit, would be Kingdom, who's here at 17, and Astonished at 14, who's had some good bracket success on Saturday in the past as well.
I liked hearing Zenith towards the top too. They always seem to quiz a disciplined quiz from when I've encountered them as well. Yeah, so it'll be good. And tomorrow we'll have a little bit more insights because, of course, we'll get a chance to see teams and hear things and share with you there. It seemed like it was a nice, quick table officials meeting, so everybody's excited and ready to serve. I'm happy to be back quizmastering and looking forward to hearing all the verses you guys have memorized and trying to figure out how you're able to read my mind. It's just a miracle to me every time. So,
well, just remember, if you're in that bottom 40 spot right now in those rankings and you make it into the top 30, top 20, and we don't talk about you, then Quincy's going to eat that hat.
oh my goodness! And next video,
he promised.
next video you will hear why Austin's going to have to eat his hat. So,
That's our teaser.
See you tomorrow.